better than us. Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line, usually on demand, but we're going live because, well, I'm trying to trick the sports books into giving us college baseball lines early. So we're going to time it right now. It is 9:11 a.m. Central. Let's see when they drop them. All right. Anyways, everybody that joined in, I know it's a weird time, but it's so damn good to see you. All of you, man. Absolutely. All right. Before we look forward, we have to look back, as always. And here's how we did. All right. We got our parlay there. Florida, Houston, Duke. We get Florida Atlantic, UTSA over 12. Purdue and Houston over 131.5. I thought we were going to get overtime. I thought we were about to nail that one too. Orioles, Blue Jays over 8.5. That came through. Sam Houston, West Kentucky. Although shout out to B Mills and everyone in the Discord who was all over Western Kentucky. I believe -1.5 on the run line. Great job there. Kentucky +4.5. Yeah, don't get that one, but that was a little bit of an emotional hedge for me there. Oklahoma, Alabama over 11. We get that in baseball. Arkansas, Vanderbilt. Oh my God. Arkansas wins 9-0. So we don't get there. And Vanderbilt had a shot in bottom of the 8th and bottom of the 9th. Don't get any rounds. And then Braves, Padres. Man, I can't believe we pushed on that at 7. We should have had over, but it is what it is. Now, as always, join the Discord. For sure. You've heard me talk about it. Absolutely, man. Join it. It's worth it. It's free. So it's absolutely worth it. Now, all right, before we get into our picks, one thing that I did want to talk about real quick, and again, it's so good to see all of you for sure. And I love it being live today, man. Big Kevin McKenzie, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Big Scott, good to see you. It is going to be a good day. Absolutely. Hey, very kind of you to say. I appreciate that. You know what? Hey, you guys are always here too. You know what I mean? So we're all putting in work together. Big Dan, let's go. Absolutely, man. Jinxie, what up? Good to see you. Stripes, it is a great day to have a great day. What about them Vols yesterday, huh? Yeah, get the win over Kentucky, South Carolina in baseball. The Lady Vols, solid day, man. Solid day indeed. Big Schwan, shout out to the crew indeed. What's good? My boy, Weasel, what is up, brother? You doing all right? We said Tennessee, Georgia money line, college baseball. Yeah, so we're gonna get to that as soon as I have enough picks to choose from. But I don't know, man. Like Georgia Auburn could be interesting. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's hard to go against Georgia. But Auburn's solid, man. Auburn's really solid. Yeah, for sure. Lau, good morning, buddy. My man Jason, good morning. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Jay. Hey, much love right back to you, Jay Money Breeze. Big Reed, what up? Avi says, currently jogging on the beach, go Ward Amigo. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Auburn, Georgia, going to be fun with today. Spell Dog, what's up? What up? Big Chase Rays, my boy. Good to see you, man. Real good to see you. Again, let me Chicago's baseball. Hey, absolutely. We should have had at least 3-1 last night. I hate, at least we split, right? But, yeah, man, for sure. Okay, so let's get into the picks here. I'll get jump in the chat 1 second. Now, one thing that I do want to highlight, okay, right out of the gate. So, I get this email from YouTube, and essentially, long story short, what they're doing is they're changing their mid-roll ads, okay? Like, when you're watching a YouTube video, here, and I'll pull this up so that, you can read it, still see me. And, you get commercials, right? Ad breaks that come in. So YouTube is doing some updates. Don't know exactly what they're doing, but I bring it up to say this. If you see anything that is disrupting your viewing of this show, let me know. It's not me doing it, but I'll absolutely bring it up to our channel partner with Google and with YouTube, and they're really good about helping us out. So I just wanted to bring this up, and if you see anything that's big different that halts your viewing of the show, do not hesitate, because trust me, it ain't me doing it. And if you don't see anything different, hey, all good. But just wanted to highlight that and make sure that everybody knew. If you see anything, let me know. Okay, let's get into our picks for today here. Okay, so again, don't have college baseball yet, so this is just college basketball and Major League Baseball. We're gonna go. We've got our parlay that we put in yesterday. Florida money line today, and Duke money line at -115. Okay, now Major League Baseball, Brewers Yankees over 8.5. -110, and then the Guardians Royals over 8. Now, books have a lot of differences in regards to this Guardians Royals and the total. Some have 8. Juice, you can see. Some have 8.5. I don't hate 8.5, but if you could get 8 under -130, do it. These hooks at 7, 8. Like they're big in Major League Baseball, especially now. So, yeah, Guardians Royals over 8. Now Sunday, gonna go ahead and we're gonna stay a day ahead, getting ahead of it. Right, good take Tennessee plus 4.5. And we'll talk about it here in a second. Why? We're gonna take Tennessee plus 4.5, and then we're also gonna put together a money line parlay, college basketball, Auburn money line and Houston money line. Put those two together at plus 115. And again, you might be saying, well, Tennessee and Houston are playing each other, right? Yeah, they are. But yeah, we are absolutely going to take Tennessee plus 4.5. We're going to take Houston on the money line. Okay. So those are our picks. And again, we will have a college baseball show that I'll put up. We won't go live for that one. I'll just record and post it up on here. But as soon as I get done, if all the lines and totals are up, I'll go right back at it. All right. And get it up for you. So, yeah, absolutely, man. Guys, good to see you guys. All right. So I'll be quick here too. Because I know everybody's got stuff to do today and you want to get your picks in and get out of here. But some data that we want to take a look at here. All right. So this is updated all the way through to today. All right. Favorites against the spread of the tournament, 30 and 26. Overs. Do you notice that all 4 unders hit on Thursday, or all 4 overs hit on Thursday? Yeah, like it was, sorry, I messed my own head up, but it was like, it was split up decently, but we get some overs coming in. All right, 24 and 32. Now, the Elite 8. So you see your 8 teams right here, updated. Auburn, for example, 2-1 against the spread. The tournament so far, 1-2 to the over. All right, Michigan State hadn't hit an over yet. All right, Florida hadn't hit an under yet. All right, Texas Tech hasn't hit an under yet. Duke hasn't hit an under yet. Alabama 2-1, and then you see Houston and Tennessee 1-2 and 1-2 to the overs there. So wanted to get that information up to you. All right, now let's dive in the games that we have today, and I'll pull this up here full screen. So we got Texas Tech and Florida. Florida 6.5 point favorite. We got Alabama and Duke. Duke 6.5 point favorite. Look at these totals. 156.5 for the Texas Tech Florida game, 174.5 for Alabama and Duke. Now, I'm interested to see your thoughts on these games, right? Again, I go back to the picks of what we had for today. Florida money line and Duke money line, right? Keeping it pretty simple, pretty easy. Try to find our value. Yeah, don't want to parlay too terribly much, but 2 legs, man, can absolutely get that. Steve, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you indeed, brother. Good to see you indeed. Dustin. Oh, just wait, my boy. Hey, and I got something for your Astros, too. You're absolutely correct. Big Chase, I'll be a guest on College Baseball, so hit your boy up. Hell yeah, Chase, come on. That invite is always there, dude. Hey, this is old school, good friend of mine, man. Y'all haven't met Chase, dude. Show big love. He's a great dude. Schwal, sorry, I'll be on Houston City. Hey, dude, no need to apologize on that, man. Like, we've talked about Houston all. They're unbelievable, dude. Like, Houston is a force. Okay, so I'm totally with you on that one. Strike, say most players. Yep. Yeah, it is. And look, man, I'll say this. Playing, okay, and it's just my thought process. Playing Tennessee with a spread and then playing Auburn and Houston, money, like, I'm not saying we're guaranteed to get one or the other, but I think we kind of are, right? So that you're exactly right. Like, that's kind of what we're doing with that one. Okay, so going to the 2 games for today. All right. And then my man, Big Trent. Yep, NASCAR picks in the NASCAR channel on Discord. And I was going through those, man. Me and Trent were texting. And he was saying that that him and everybody, all you guys are doing great on NASCAR. And you're right, dude. Absolutely fantastic, man. Rick says, I'm sitting on Michigan State plus 550 ticket. Any opinion on how I should hedge? Okay, so same thing. I dropped this to the chat. Okay, the crew, help me out because look, man, you're probably better at numbers and things like that than I am. Like the arbitrage, I'll mess you up. And I'm just being honest. Like, I'll mess you up. Like, I totally understand the thought for like the process with it, but I'll mess you up. So if anybody has a good look, a good idea on this one, we did it for we did in the chat for Aaron yesterday, and you guys are a big help. So yeah, I thought to you, the crew, because yeah, you guys are going to be better at that than I am. So if anybody has any ideas for Big Slick Rick, yeah, let them know. And it's plus 550 to make the Final Four. Ooh, okay. Yeah, if anybody has any thoughts, yeah, please drop those in. I'll put them up here on the screen. Okay, so today's games. I almost took Florida with the spread, almost, but I ended up going Florida money line and Duke money line in a parlay together at -115. I think Zach's got the kind of look here. I think Florida wins this game. I think Florida covers the spread in this game. I'm interested to see what we get out of Texas Tech. Emotional win. I mean, it's not like they were going crazy, like they didn't expect to win, right? But I'm interested to see what we get. Florida in the first half might be a play. I don't know the number offhand, but Florida in the first half might be a play here. And then Alabama and Duke. I mean, this is going to be an awesome game. What it's going to come down to really is Duke's defense. Like Duke can score with Alabama. I'm not concerned about that. Not a lot of a lot of teams that can't. You have to be able to play a specific style of game with Alabama. But I mean, it's not like Duke had put up 100 games. Like they could go. The biggest thing is going to be Duke's defense, right? And you're just looking to get stops. And look, let me say, that was the most cliche thing of all time. But no, man, like you just look at it to get them in scoring droughts, right? 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Just don't give up a ton of threes. You know what I mean? And Duke could do that. I mean, Duke, I think, is the best team in the country. I mean, it's arguable. You could put Florida. You can put any of these teams, right? That's the spread is just big enough that it scares me. That's why I went money line. Now the total. Okay, all right. Let me, Zach. Let's see. Bama Duke first half total is 82. Okay, here's the question. Does Alabama come out like after a historic 3-point performance? They're going to come out firing. I mean, that's what they do. Do we think it continues? If it continues, they will soar past this 82, the first half total. But if it's the opposite, it could be trouble. You know what I mean? Okay. The same question that first off, yeah, like Zach, like, I mean, I love him for a million reasons, but like, yeah, like where would you go with this? And then I posed the second question to drop your answers in the chat here. If you were given $50 on a promo that you had to play one of these totals, over or under, right? You had to. It goes away if you don't. You going over under 156.5, Texas Tech and Florida, or you going over under 174.5 with Alabama and Duke? Yeah. J Money Breeze. No, agreed. Look, and not only did it work. Okay, so number one, you're 1,000,000% correct. Number two, I mean, that's just Bama. Like Bama's been doing like that. That's their offensive plan. You know what I mean? Like that's their playbook. Like, and I'm saying that in agreement with you, right? Like they're going to fire threes. They're absolutely going to fire. And yeah, I mean, look at what Bama's done all year long, right? Like they can shoot. Like boys can shoot. They can shoot their tails off. So I'm with you. Like I'm saying it in agreement, man. Like this, like Alabama Duke feels like I am either playing the over or nothing. I could play the under in Texas Tech, Florida. I could see Texas Tech getting in foul trouble. And usually you think foul trouble, you're like, okay, that's good. Like it's going to get points. And I'm not saying that it doesn't, right? Like I'm not saying don't play the over in that one. I'm just saying that same question I posed to you. If I had to play one, right? Like I might just take my shot at the under 156.5 because I'm not playing the under in Alabama too. There's no, I mean, we on the show have played overs of like 190 with Alabama games, and they went way past it. They went way past it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm with you. I like, yeah, like we're seeing a lot of take the over on both games. I think I agree. Yeah, that's a big question too. Bama come out guns blazing. I don't think they shoot 49% from three. Like that's the big key, right? But even if they get somewhat close, it's going to force the tempo for Duke. And all the pressure's on Duke. All of it. I don't think Florida's going to be feeling it. Like, I think Florida, I'm not saying manhandles Texas Tech, but it could be a tough day. Spell Dog said we got college baseball lines. Dan, college baseball lines are out. Okay. All right. So we'll jump through this and let me go get to work. I've got some notes here. Oh, and I wanted to bring up one thing. Okay, so these are the games, and I'll put this up for tomorrow. You could take a look here. Michigan State, Auburn, a 5.5-point favorite, total 149.5. Tennessee and Houston. I've got Tennessee plus 4.5, but this is important to check your books because this is BetMGM right here. DraftKings has 4.5, a total of 123.5. 123, right? Look how low that is. Yeah, if you're gonna give me 4.5 at a total of 123.5, like Houston probably wins this game. Like, you're just being completely honest with you. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's not like Tennessee can't play with them. You know what I mean? Like, I think Tennessee started the season 19-0. You know, like they were number one in the country too. Like, this team's all right. You know, again, I'm not saying that as hey, you know, care about like. I'm just saying if 4.5, you can give me 4.5. I'll take that. But yeah, I mean, I do think Houston's a better team. Auburn, dude, Auburn spread 5.5. I'd take that. I think Auburn could wear Michigan State out. I think they definitely could. Oh, okay. So, talk about baseball. Okay, so we'll jump over to that. I got some Major League Baseball I'll talk about. So, number one, what I wanted to talk about. So, Mississippi State and LSU. All right. It brought up the first time that we've dealt with this year. Anybody that had a bet on that game, did your books refund? And the reason I'm asking is this. The biggest just bear trap collapsing on your ankle in college baseball is a long rain delay. It kills everything. And I think they were delayed for what, 4 hours, something. It just it takes all the energy out of the room. It's absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. And as soon as I saw it last night, I was like, damn it. Just brutal, man. Just absolutely brutal. So let me know, like, if books, just voided the bets. I know in Major League Baseball, if there's any kind of a pitching, a lot of times if there's going to be an extended rain delay, they just void them if it's before the game, right? But yeah. So wanted to bring that up. If you see that's something to keep an eye on. If you see weather coming and it could be significant, yeah, stay away if you're playing it over because it absolutely kills games. It does that in college baseball consistently. So I wanted to bring that up. All right, our picks real quick. Florida money line, Duke money line today. Money line parlay minus 115. We've got Brewers, Yankees over 8.5. Guardians and Royals over 8. And then Sunday, Tennessee plus 4.5 against Houston. And then Auburn money line, Houston money line parlay at plus 115. Rick says DK only has college baseball games till 2 p.m. Central so far. Okay, good. All right, so we got time. Okay, so let's back up here. Okay, so you saw our two plays in Major League Baseball. Okay, Brewers, Yankees over 8.5. Guardians, Royals over 8. And let me show you why. Well, part of why we want to play those. So let's go. Liddy, how about them Dodgers? Dude, Dodgers keeping it rolling, boy. Keeping it rolling, looking good. FanDuel has lines up beautiful. Okay, we're going to jump on it. Dan says 1+ hit parlay, Marcell Ozuna, Ozzie Albies, plus 105. There you go. Nice look. Big Dan, I like it. That's a good pick right there. I don't know why, but I'm cheering for. I think a lot of people are. I could see some Duke hatred out there. I could totally see it. Okay, so here's our weather report for the first game here. Take a look. And again, this is courtesy of Swish Analytics here. So nice temperatures today. All right. High 70s. Feels like high 60s. Not a ton of humidity up there, but it's okay. Look at the wind blowing out 17 miles an hour on a short porch too. All right. Dude, all over this one for sure. For sure. I think we're going to see some hit today between the Brewers and the Yankees. Okay. Now, our next game. All right. Guardians and the Royals. Okay. High 70s. And we do have some humidity here. We got it feels like in the low 70s solid. And look at the wind. All right. 14 to 15 miles an hour blowing out of left field for pull hitters, boy. We've got solid wind in both of these games. 17 miles an hour is awesome for such a smaller field right there. Would you play Royals and Guardians at over 8.5? I'll tell you this. Let's just go ahead and consider mine 8.5. If that's what, like, I don't ever want to play something that everyone else can't get. If you can get 8, get the 8, right? Awesome. But as for the show purposes, yeah, I'll ride 8.5. I'll ride that. Like, I don't ever want to play something that folks can't get. So yeah, yep, I would. So yeah, we'll consider the show pick 8.5. But if anybody out there does get 8, awesome. Good job for you. Good job for you for sure. So okay, let's see what we have got. My boy Spell Dog, thank you, my boy. All right, so yep, okay. So those are our weather reports. Now let's get into some home runs. Okay, so going back to what our man in the chat was talking about with Vlad Guerrero. Go look at the history. That batter versus pitcher matchup is huge today for Vlad. And he's at the bottom of the list, plus 550. So we've got Yordan Alvarez at plus 300. Christian Walker, also of the Astros, plus 340. O'Neal Cruz, plus 350. The Pirates here, Carlos Santana of the Guardians, plus 500. And then Vlad Guerrero, plus 550. I'm going Vlad Guerrero. I'm absolutely doing it. Yordan Alvarez is right there. Like if I were choosing two, it would be those two guys. But I'll go Vlad Guerrero for sure. But Yordan's absolutely live to hit a bomb. TJ, what's up, bro? Good to see you, boy. Good to see you. Big Rick says, I'm on Detroit plus 180 today. Liddy, Dodgers can't win them all. Stuff sweeping MLB. They are. Also, this Dodger scoring machine. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Big Dan said I went Vladdy and Matt Olson for home runs today. I like it. We do. We be getting runs, man. That Braves Padres series, dude. Real nice, man. Yeah. Kanan says Bryce Harper going yard today. I like it. I like it. Scotty Boy said, all right, going O'Neal Cruz. There we go. He's already got one on the year. Go ahead and give him another one. Get him another one. Let's see. Anyone got any player props for NCAA basketball? I don't know how to bet these teams. First off, I like the way you're thinking. Number two, I don't have we don't have player prop in college betting here in Tennessee, so I can't ever see it. But if anybody does have them, yeah, hit a boy up, man. Yeah, all right. Look, our man Curtis already on it. I should have known. Curtis always on it. Okay, over 7.5 points. There you go. TJ said I took Auburn, Georgia for 13.5. Solid play right there. I like that. KC3. Hey, Mike Trout. I like that. Trout gonna get him one, boy. I like it. All right, so those are our home runs. Keep dropping those in, and we'll discuss those. Okay, so bring that back down. Go ahead and get our stat of the day. Now, let me get the picks one more time for anybody who came in late. Make sure we get it. All right, so Florida money line and Duke money line, 2-leg parlay, both basketball today, minus 115. Brewers, Yankees over 8.5, minus 110. Guardians, Royals. For me, just go ahead and put it at 8.5. Spell Dog, I'm with you, boy. If people can't get 8, I'll ride the 8.5 with you guys. If you can get 8 and it's under minus 130, do that. Huge difference, man. Look at the Braves Padres yesterday. Got it at 7, game ended 4-3. Sunday, in the Elite Eight, Tennessee plus 4.5 against Houston. But we're also going to play a 2-leg money line parlay now before the prices get too out of there. Going to take Auburn money line and Houston money line at plus 115. All right. So also, we'll get to our stat of the day, and we'll hop out of here, and I'm going to jump right on college baseball as the lines and everything are coming out. And we won't go live for that, but you'll have a show. I'll get up my picks in and immediately get them up to you and get it going. So I'll go ahead and do that for sure. But let's get to our stat of the day. KC3 says nothing better than waking up my people in the bed. Yeah, absolutely, man. I love it. You know what? I kind of like this going live on Saturday. I kind of like it. It kind of sets up nicely to them dropping the baseball picks, and we can go right into it. Hey, back at you, brother. All you guys, man. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Shoot. Okay, so our stat of the day. Everybody likes to play overs. Florida basketball's hit the over in 10 straight games. Now, here's the other thing. Texas Tech has hit the over, I think, in 6 straight games. 5 or 6. Like, Texas Tech been hitting overs as well. But Florida's hit the damn over in 10 straight games, man. They have just been scoring machines. And we go back to the stats here. You look at it, Florida, 1-2 against the spread, but 3-0 in the tournament to the over. Texas Tech, 1-2 the spread, 3-over to the overs. Now, I say that, and it's the tightest game of all time, right? But, I mean, just going off of the numbers and just the stats, all right? Florida been scoring, boy. Yeah, so there you go. All right. Okay. So, all right. That's it. We'll jump out of here. Thank you all so much, man. So good. Lydia, I'm with you. We might keep this live thing going on Saturdays. I dig it. Hell, Sundays too, right? But okay, so I'm gonna go jump on college baseball. We won't go live for that one, but I'll put it together. I'll drop the show on YouTube as soon as I can get it. And then we will I'll tweet out the link and all that. And it's a good thing. Look, most channels say this, just like being annoying, like turning on, notifications. This is a channel that's good to turn on notifications, right? It'll definitely help you. And it's not one of those to where I'm not gonna, send a bunch of other stuff and blast you. It gets annoying, right? But yeah, notifications are definitely good because these college baseball lines will move. So yeah, click that. It's free. Might help, might not. Don't want to be that thing where you're like, oh my God, enough of the notifications. Hey, that's you, man. You're the man, bro. Dude, good to see you, bro. I know, dude, it's so good to see you, buddy. So good to see you, man. Jay said hit the like. Yeah, absolutely. Hit the like. That definitely is huge. Definitely is huge. Okay. All right, we'll get out of here. I'm gonna jump on college baseball. I'll drop that show. I'll tweet it out, all that stuff. Anyway, hey, love all y'all to death. We're gonna have a great day again. Great start to the weekend, and we're going to keep it popping and going. All right, everybody, best of luck. Cash your tickets, and I'll see you here in just a bit. Peace. Who's got it better than us? No!